video, we'll be talking about percent increase or decrease, otherwise known as markup or discount, and even tax and tip would fall under this category. If I have an item and I apply a percent increase to that item, this is what it looks like. If I have an increase in the item, I have the original amount, the item cost, original. I will then add the increase, and this will give me the new amount with the increase. If I have an item which has been discounted, I will apply a decrease. I will have the original amount. I will then subtract the decrease amount, and I will get my new amount. Okay? This is in general how it looks. For an increase, we add an amount. For a decrease, we subtract an amount. Now we're going to look at three different categories. Let's look at this first problem. Jack has $30 on the bank. Okay? The bank gives him 15% interest. How much does Jack have on the bank after receiving the interest? Okay? After receiving interest. So in line with what we just saw, we're going to designate different amounts as being the original, the percent, or new. The original amount before applying the interest is $30. $30. The interest, the percent increase in this case, percent increase, which is interest, it's going up, is 15%. Now what we want to calculate is how much this represents, percent increase of 15% in dollar amounts. The way we do that is we translate 50%, we rewrite it as a decimal number, that's 0.15, by moving the decimal point 2 spots to the left, and we then multiply that number by the original amount, which was 30, and I get $4.50. I then add $4.50 to 30 to get the total amount. This is an example of a problem where I'm given the original amount and I'm given the percent increase or decrease. How do I calculate the new? This is the new. So that's the first example. A second example is one in which we are given, for instance, we're given the original. Jack has $30 on the bank. After 1 year, Jack had $45 on the bank. What was the interest on his account? In this case, I'm given the original amount, that's 30. I'm given the amount after the application of the percent increase, that's the new amount, which is 45. And I want to know what the percentage is. What was the percent increase? To solve this type of problem, we need the formula percent equals new minus original divided by original. And all I do is I plug in what I know. The percent increase is new, 45, minus original, 30, divided by original, which is 30. And I get 15 over 30, which is 0.5, which is 50%. This is the second type of problem. In which we're given the original number, the new number, and we're looking for the percentage. We must use this formula. So let's look at the third category, in which we aren't given the original number, but we're given the new number. Jack has $45 on the bank after 1 year of interest. The interest applied by the bank was 10%. How much money did Jack have on the bank? Did Jack have on the bank before the interest was applied? Before interest. So in this case, we know 45 is the amount after interest. This is the new amount. We know the percentage that was applied, but we don't know what the original was. We don't know the original. And in this case, we use the same formula. Percent is new minus original over original. In this case, we know the percent, 10%, is 45. And since we don't know the original, we write x as our variable over x. And now we have to cross multiply. We write 10% as a fraction. 10 over 100 is 45 minus x over x. Now we cross multiply, and I'll continue over here. I'll erase this and continue over here. I get 10x equals 100 times 45 minus x. In other words, 10x is 4,500 minus 100x. This is a linear equation. I'm going to solve for x. I'm going to do that by combining like terms. I add 100x, add 100x, and I get 110x is 4,500. In other words, x is 4,500 divided by 110, which gives me, I have to use my handy dandy calculator for that one, 4,500 divided by 110 is, whoops, that didn't work, 4,500 divided by 110 equals 40.91. 40.91. So this is a dollar amount. This is the amount Jack had on the bank before they applied the interest. He had $40.91. They gave him 10% interest, and he wound up with $45. Thank you.